Alrighty guys, we are back here in another Madden 20 ratings video. This time we're going to be checking out maybe potentially another one of my franchises I do here for Madden 20. So we're going to take a look at the Buffalo Bills ratings. I'm actually pretty excited to get into this to see what I could potentially be doing if I do choose them. So you got Josh Allen sitting at a 74 overall here. He's got 84 speed, which is nice. He did show the ability to be able to drop down and run. And kind of showed that Cam Newton factor, not nearly as much, but he can show he can move. And with 84 speed and 87 acceleration, nice agility, good to strength, man. He might be a ball carrying vision 90. Bruh, Josh Allen might be low-key a freaking insane mobile quarterback. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback besides like Lamar or something like that with 90 ball carrying vision. Not great carrying though for him, so that's going to limit him a little bit there. He's not just going to be able to run through contact. He's got 99 throw power, the highest throw power even in the game, higher than Rodgers, higher than freaking Mahomes. So Josh Allen's got 99. Okay, this is where it gets dicey. Because you got a 73 short accuracy from Allen, 77 medium accuracy, 77 deep accuracy. Decent throw on the run ability, 85 isn't bad, 81 play action, and I think those are some of the only most important ones here for the quarterback. Josh Allen, though, I'm curious what is his development going to be. Like, is he going to be a star player to develop? I guess we'll have to wait and see, but, yeah, I still think he can develop as a quarterback. He has the physical attributes to be a mobile one. You just need to increase those accuracies a little bit for him. So let's go ahead and move on to the running backs. So we're here at the running back position. There is a lot of talk of LaShawn McCoy getting cut, just straight up cut, or maybe potentially traded before the season starts. I can see that. They definitely do have some nice players here. Devin Singletary. You got TJ Yeldon, who's a nice running back. Frank Gore, who's got to be that bruiser for you. So I think they're hoping that, you know, Singletary or Yeldon can fill that hole for McCoy. And if you are going to trade McCoy, you know, don't do him dirty. Give him to a team that he can potentially win a Super Bowl with. I want to see this guy win a Super Bowl up in here. But yeah, if I put it the Bills, I probably would get McCoy out of there. They do have a nice running back trio right here, just with Gore to, you know, do the power. Yeldon, he's kind of a shifty guy. He can do it all. He's got decent trucking abilities, nice juke abilities. So he's kind of just an all-around nice running back. He's got 88 speed. And then you got Devin Singletary coming in, who is kind of another balanced running back for you. So you got some good pieces here at the running back position. If you can upgrade him a little bit, I think there could be something there for him. Taking a look at the wide receivers here for the Colts, your main guy is going to be Cole Beasley, but he's probably going to be your slot guy. He's definitely, I think, as a slot guy, he's a real nice one. Maybe you can have him out wide sometimes, but I feel like he's a real slot guy because you got John Brown, who's a real speedster. You don't want to waste that inside. So he's probably going to be one of your nether outside guys. And then when you go to those 3 receiver packages, you don't want to miss out on Zay Jones, because I'm pretty sure his catch and traffic is pretty nice. So I really do like the receivers here for the Bills. So you got Beasley, Brown, Zay Jones. So these two, Zay Jones is going to be a nice possession guy. Cole Beasley's also going to be a nice possession guy. But I just feel like, you know, with that 87 speed, Zay Jones has got 90. I'm putting Cole Beasley in the slot. But they do have some nice players down here that you're going to have to watch out for. Robert Foster might not be the most skilled guy, but that speed, I'm telling you, speed kills in Madden. So if you see someone with a lot of speed, you got to utilize it. You got to. So, yeah, I like the receiving core. I wasn't a fan of it when I heard they went after Beasley and Brown just because they were so much veterans, but I'm kind of liking it now, especially with the ratings here. I mean, look at Cole Beasley's ratings. John Brown, we said he's a speedster. Yeah, I like this receiving core. I mean, it's not the best. It's going to have some work. They did bring in a couple veterans, so you're going to have to worry about how far Brown and Beasley regress. But I think Zay Jones should potentially be your #1 receiver that you're trying to develop, you know, and just see where he can get in his career here. Let's go ahead and check out the tight ends real quick. Taking a look at the tight ends now. So you're going to have Tyler Kroft here, Lee Smith, Jason Kroom. It's definitely going to be a little bit rough here for the tight ends for the Bills. Go ahead and take a look at some of the stats. Only 80 speed. I personally like my tight ends to be a bit more speedy. And a little tip here is, if you guys don't know, so say you start up a franchise for Madden 20, I personally like to draft red zone threat receivers and then bounce them over to tight end, and they bounce over really well. Plus you get the speed of like a red zone threat receiver, which is like 85 or 86, so it's not bad at all. From what I'm seeing here, none of these guys have really good catching ability at all. Your best guy is going to be Tyler Kroft, and you know, a tight end, you want it to be quite reliable. So I don't really think 80 catching traffic, and I mean 81 catching traffic, 80 catching, I don't really think that's too reliable. He'll do though for that first season until you'll have to, you know, maybe potentially find somebody else. But yeah, the tight ends here definitely aren't looking too nice. So taking a look at the starting O-line here for the Bills. So you're going to have Mitch Moore starting at center. I'm pretty familiar with him. I'm a Kansas City fan, and he was the center for the Chiefs last year. He's a pretty decent center. I would definitely say he was a step up from what they had. He's a decent center. Yeah, it's a loss, but I think he will do something pretty good in Buffalo. What do we got here? The awareness is what I'm looking for. So he's got 85 awareness, and from what I've seen, awareness is so important for offensive linemen. If you have like 60 awareness, they pretty much allow a sack on every play. He's got 92 strength, which isn't bad at all. Pass blocking ability, he's got 82 there. 78 run block, really good impact block. That's exactly what you want from an offensive lineman. Impact block is pretty important as well. Then you have Quentin Spain here. He's got a 78 overall. He's got 86 strength. So your offensive linemen are all going to have decent strength. Then when you go to pass blocking, 81, 78, and then 83 there. So Quentin Spain looks like he could do something for you there. I'm a fan of Deion Dawkins. He's a left tackle. He's pretty young, so he's a lot of upside. 85 awareness. He's got 89 strength. Okay, I see you. 78 pass block. Run block 79, impact block 81. I really think he can be your star left tackle for your team here. At least if I do the Bills, that's what I'm going to try to do with him. Right tackle, ooh, this is where it gets dicey. Your right tackle and right guard, I would probably try to replace. Because once you're that low in the 70s overall, I don't see a whole lot of upside of, you know, really keeping him there for long term. So, yeah, offensive line's a bit shaky, but I think maybe after a year, they might be a little bit better at that spot. All right, so taking a look at the defensive line now, there's a lot of ends here on this team. So they're definitely, I feel like, if you build up the defensive tackle line a little bit, you're going to be able to substitute out. Because, you know, a lot of the teams now, IRL, are using a lot of sub packages. They'll bring out their main players, let them rest a little bit, and then throw them back in there. And it's worked quite well for Philadelphia, especially the year they won the Super Bowl. That's really how they were getting after a lot of teams. Minnesota does it. Jacksonville does it. A lot of teams are starting to kind of go towards that now. So you're going to have Jerry Hughes as your main right end. He's a bit older. He's got 82 strength. 82 speed. 76 strength. Running a bit low on that strength. We'll go to the next one after this. Ooh, then you got the Rook, Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver's 79 overall, your main defensive tackle. 100% he's got to be. 81 speed. He's got an 89 strength. This might be the next of Forrest Buckner, if not better. If not freaking better. Then you got Shaq Lawson at a left end. I think he's a pretty nice player. 82 speed. He's got 85 strength, which isn't bad at all. And then your next, yeah, as you can see, Trent Murphy here. I would throw him on the trade block. Defensive tackle, you're probably going to have Star Latulier here start next to Ed Oliver. So he's going to have, ooh, not great speed, but he's got 96 strength, which makes up for it. Now let's go ahead and see what some of these players have in the pass rush department. Tackling, you got 80 for Hughes, 84 for Oliver, 85 for Lawson, and then 86 for Latulier, which isn't bad at all. That's hit power. Block shedding is pretty important. 88 by Hughes. You're going to have 78 by Ed Oliver, 82 by Lawson, and then 66 by Latulier. Finesse move, 48 by Latulier. 50. Oh, wow. Only 58 by Lawson? What? 71 by Oliver. 88 by freaking Hughes. Power move, you're going to get 70 by Hughes. 77 by Oliver. 71 by Lawson. Man, not a whole lot of stuff here to go for us. So, I still think your best pass rusher is probably going to be Jerry Hughes. But in the long term, it's definitely going to be Ed Oliver. I thought Shaq Lawson was better than these stats. These stats definitely aren't the best. So, yeah, their defensive line, it does need a couple of, additions here and there. But I really love that move of them drafting Ed Oliver. Now, taking a look at the linebacking core, you might not think from the ratings that this is really good. But this is a really good linebacking core. Really good. You got the freak Tremaine Edmonds. I mean, he's only a 74 overall, but he's got so much upside. He's like, did he come in the league at 20 or 21? Either way, he was one of the youngest players last year, I think, ever. They went back and did some stats on that, and yeah, he's got a whole lot of upside, whole lot. He's going to be your main guy there on defense, I would say. Him or Ed Oliver is going to break out. And then you got Matt Milano, left outside linebacker, another young linebacker to go along with Edmonds and this real young core. You do got a veteran on the linebacking core, which is pretty nice. He's still an 82 overall. You do need a veteran. Lorenzo Alexander will bring that presence for you. He's got 93 awareness, 70 awareness by Edmonds, and 79 by Milano. Speed, as you can see here, Edmonds is a real freak. He's got 87 speed. He's got 75 strength. Let's go ahead and get to some of his tackling abilities. He's got 82 tackling. What is his zone coverage? I'm curious about that. So Edmonds, he's got that 82 there. 84 hit power. 81 block shed. He can get after the passer on some blitzes. Zone coverage needs a bit of work. But from the physical attributes alone of Tremaine Edmonds, I'm going to have him on my focus training. Then you have block shed here for Milano, 79, 70 for Alexander there. So, I really do like the linebacking core. I think it has a lot of upside, especially with these two players right here, Milano and Edmonds. Alexander, he's obviously going to have to be replaced. He's like a dinosaur, I believe. I think he is. He's been in the league for so long now, but yeah, after this year, you can maybe get another young guy to go along with this core and even make it even younger. So let's go ahead and move on to the corners. Taking a look at the cornerbacks here in Buffalo, you're going to have one superstar corner. It's going to be Tre'Davious White, 85 overall. His ratings have dropped a little bit. But he's still an elite corner. He's very young, so expect him to get up into that 90 range almost the first year. That's what I would suspect. Probably the first year he's going to get up into that 90 overall range. So you got an 86 awareness here. You got 91 speed by him, which is really nice. Speed's pretty important for a corner. Then you got Levy Wallace. When it gets down there, it gets a little dicey. Levy Wallace is going to be your number 2 guy. I would probably start EJ Gaines at slot. Let's go ahead and check out some of these man coverage abilities by these guys. You got 85, 83. Whoa. Tre'Davious White's abilities have dropped a bit. Madden did him dirty. 85 man, 83 zone. He's got decent press. He's got play rec 85. That's pretty good. Then you got Levy Wallace here. What's his ratings? Ooh, okay. Those aren't good. Those aren't good. EJ Gaines, yeah, like I said, man coverage for EJ Gaines, though, might be a breaker. I don't know, actually, now. EJ Gaines probably isn't going to start. I think it's these main 3 guys. I thought the corner core is a bit better. I think I'm thinking of the safeties. But, yeah, you do have an elite guy here in White to start at cornerback. So let's go ahead and move on to the safeties. Yeah, I think the safeties is what I was thinking about, because you're going to have Micah Hyde start with an 86 overall. Keep in mind, we haven't hit any 90 overalls with the Bills. So the Bills have no 90 overall players, which is going to make it even tougher if I do decide to pick these guys. 86 overall by Micah Hyde, though. He's probably going to be one of the best defenders to start on your team year 1. He's got 90 awareness, 88 speed. Not great strength at all. He's got 71 tackling. He's got not great block shedding ability. He's got decent zone, really good zone coverage, nice man coverage. You should be able to line up against some of those tough tight ends in that division. Moving on to Poirier here. He's got 70 tackling, 79 man coverage, 84 zone coverage. So I'm happy with that. And I think they both have pretty decent hit power. Actually, no. They don't have pretty decent hit power. So that is going to do it for the ratings here for the Bills. Let me know what you guys thought of the Bills ratings. If you potentially want to see me use them as my franchise next. I just bought Madden 20, and I'm pretty sure it comes out on like the 29th. So expect a lot of videos from me to drop when Madden 20 does come out. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.